Keep up, Mr. Matthews.
Good morning. Here we are in week 3, and you've just seen me putting Mr. Matthews through his paces. You'll be pleased to know that he pretty much kept up as he and I prepared for the Round the World Challenge, which you should all be involved in at the moment. So you know we've set ourselves an objective. Can the school community run all the way around the world? Well, I tell you what, so far we've managed 3,500 kilometres, 9% of the distance, and I'm really pleased that I've managed to make my own small contribution so far. So this week, get your running shoes on, get on those bicycles, and let's get round the world. Here we are, the beginning of our 3rd week of online learning, and I hope you feel you're making the most of it and are into a nice rhythm, and that Mrs. Attenborough's tips last week have gone some way to giving you some real sense of clarity, of purpose. Now, one thing we get to do in school after each review period is to make commendations, to recognise those people who've done really great things in the classroom. And for those of you who are parents who are watching this, we base this on attitude to learning. It's the one thing we all have control over, how much we put into our studies. So this morning, I'm going to read out from every year group the names of those people who've performed with real distinction over that review period. Let's begin with the upper 6th. Well done, Leo Liu of Lawn House, Olivia Clark, Emma Robeson, Sienna Bowman, Ethan Heath Drury, Clemmy Manning, Michael Chen, Daniel Livermore, Georgie Goswell, Harry Cavadiaz, and Lucy Sexton. Congratulations to every one of you. But also, we have those who've most improved. In other words, from the last grade period to this, they've shown extraordinary development, and well done in particular to 2 people in the upper 6th, Holly Walters of Johnson's and Ed Jeffrey of Schoolhouse. Congratulations to you all. So who's commended in the lower 6th? Well done Eddie Jang, Amelia Pula, William Barbrook, Elva Au, Veronica Toe, Kevin Liu, who's also commended for being the most improved, Amelia Cumming, Horatio Everett, and Dana Mershonova. And Alex Galante, you of Schoolhouse are the most improved in the lower 6th. Well done to you all. So the upper 5th, I know an extraordinarily hard-working year in itself, but those of you who've really stood out over the last grade period are well done to Alice Clark, to Jasper Ackroyd Cooper, to Polina Pushkareva, Harriet Philpott, Katie Judd, Ryan Black, Altair Kurban, Alex Hardy, Camilla Perry, Matilda Alexander, and Kirsten Martin. And the most improved in the upper 5th year group, well, congratulations to Finlay Alderson up there in Edinburgh. Well, into the lower 5th. Congratulations to Alexander Gerasimchuk, to Yutong Su, to Oliver Clements, Anouk Solomons, Harry Codrington, Una Ding and Simon He. And well done Nathan Choi, because you are the most improved in the lower 5th year group. And last but by no means least, the 4th form. And what a great job you've done as a year group adapting to Uppingham in such challenging circumstances. But with these commendations, well done Imogen Blunt, well done Frankie Cobb, Thomas Fairs, Aquamarine Lee, Nadia Nora, Kip Hayward, Benedict Braddock, Matilda Holford, Tanak Hensek Siri, Charles Lynn, Rosie Tetlow, Ed Stavely, and the most improved, well done Ming Yi Yang. Congratulations, 4th form. Well, great work to those of you who are commended, but really more importantly, great work to everybody. Great work to you pupils working hard on Zoom and with your independent study. Great work to the parents who are keeping you motivated and well fed and watered. Well done to my colleagues who are being so creative with their Zoom lessons online, but also making sure the whole community pastorally in terms of little challenges are keeping us all motivated. I imagine a number of you have questions. When do we get back to school? What's happening with exams? They're so valid, and we all want certainty at a time like this where things feel so very uncertain. And I wish I could give you an answer to those 2 fundamental questions. In terms of getting back, all we know is that we'll get 2 weeks' notice. I mean, I really hope that 2 weeks' notice comes in what we would think of as week 5, so we can get back after half term. There's a lot of water to go under the bridge, but I really, really hope that will happen. But trust me, you'll be the first to know when we hear anything. And those of you thinking about exams, well, what's going to happen with GCSEs, IGCSEs, A-levels and the BTEC in the summer? Well, the answer is we still don't really know. There's a consultation going on with Ofqual at the moment, and we've made our contribution to it. We won't know what those findings are until probably the end of February. But one message I know I can give you is that there will be some form of formal assessment in the summer term. And what that means is that we've got to keep going. There's no time to give up. And everything you do from here on in is really going to matter, because it looks to us that there will be assessments during that summer term. So upper fifth and upper sixth, it really is business as usual. You see it as a positive. See it as something to aim for. See that study as something that's going to be really productive come the end of the summer. So I'm conscious there's lots of uncertainty. Uncertainty for the whole community, but particularly I imagine those of you overseas, and I think those of us in the UK, our hearts really go out to you. Will you be able to get flights in? What's going to happen with quarantine and the rules when you do arrive? When will be the right time to make the decision to return to the UK? All I can tell you is that we know how difficult those decisions must be. And whatever we can do in terms of communicating early and offering support here at school, I can assure you will be there. We're one huge community, one really important community. We're making the most of what we have in front of us, because that's the only way to go into a time like this. So well done over the first 2 weeks. Let's pick things up in the middle period in week 3, make it the best week we can, run as far as we can around the world, and enjoy the learning and all those opportunities that are there. So off we go once more, onward and upward.